Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and do this video, but my child, my 7-month-old, is awake. So we're going to see how much I can get through it while holding her. So bear with me. So I'm Professor Forsythe. I'm your professor for this online intermediate algebra course that started on Monday. And so I want to just do a video kind of showing you how to navigate the class. And show you some highlighted parts that I want everyone to know how to use. So we're on the home page here. I'm here in student view. And let's see, everything you need to find, you can access it through the main landing page, the home page, or on the modules page, right? So I'm going to start with what you can see here in the navigation. So modules is where everything in the course lives. So that's, everything. So your assignments, link to the textbook, your exams, everything lives on the modules page, okay? Obviously, you can click on syllabus to access the syllabus for the course. Any announcements I post, if you want to look at past announcements, you can click here. Honor Lock, I'm going to skip down here. We use Honor Lock for your proctored exams. So you must be able to use Honor Lock. It was listed in the class notes when you registered for the course, but you must be able to use Honor Lock to take your exams in this class. If you can't use Honor Lock or you don't want to use Honor Lock, you won't be able to take your exams. Therefore, you won't be able to pass the class. So one of your first assignments this week is to complete the entering answers in MAT1033C assignment using Honor Lock. So make sure you get that done soon so you can make sure you know how to use Honor Lock. All right. Schedule an appointment with professors. So if you want to schedule an appointment with me to meet, to discuss anything or talk about anything regarding the class, you can do that through Zoom or on campus. I do have an office on campus at the Osceola campus. So if you click here, it'll take you, if you open a new tab, it'll take you to my bookings page. And this is where you can make an appointment request. So you would select one of these two here. So an on-campus appointment or a virtual appointment via Zoom. So the on-campus appointment, if you click there, it's then going to pull up days and times that are available for you to request an appointment. So you select a date, you pick the time, and then you'll provide details here for me to know what we're going to be discussing so I can be prepared. Same thing for a virtual appointment. You'll get the link to join the Zoom, but same thing. I have more availability on Zoom than I'm on campus, but that's how you can request an appointment with me anytime based on the availability. All right, let's go back to the navigation. Hey, Puda. Okay. Grades. You can view your grades in this class at any time by clicking here. Right now it says F because I haven't done anything as a student. But all of your grades are listed here. You'll see your average at that time up here. This is also where you can view my feedback I may leave for an assignment. You can do a what if with your grades. If you want to find out what do I need to make on this assignment to get this overall grade, you can do that here on the grades page. I'll send a video to show you how you can do that. Textbook, you can access the textbook directly by clicking on this link. It's another external link. So if you click here, it'll actually open up the textbook here for you. Because remember, your textbook for this class, Jordan, we're talking. Your textbook for the class is free. It's an e-textbook. So I do have the links in the modules for the sections, but if you want to just go straight to the textbook, you can click on that link. The link to our virtual online tutoring that we offer through Valencia, you can click this link, again, external tab link, and it'll take you directly to the tutoring website. So these are our tutors at Valencia who tutor online via Zoom. It's a great feature. It is free for you. And any days and times that we are not available, you can use what's called Brain Fuse, which is additional online tutoring. All right. This is the Brain Fuse link, and the student feedback on instruction. You'll get info on that later in the semester. It's basically how you can provide feedback for all of your courses at Valencia. It's anonymous. Your professors don't see it until after the grades are submitted, but please do that for all of your classes because it's a great way for us to receive feedback and to improve our courses and teaching for you guys. So let's go back to the class. So I'm going to start with I'm going to go to the modules page. Yes, Jordan, do you want to talk? Okay. You need a bottle? Huh? Okay. So we have the orientation module here. So it's basically all the ins and outs and important stuff you need to know about this class. All right. So you're going to read through this orientation module. Make sure you understand everything on here and it makes sense to you. It's got a lot of useful resources for the class. And then you have your week 1 intro assignment. So basically for an online course, you have to do certain assignments that first week in order to not be dropped from the course as a no-show student. You know, so you can't just start your online class 3 weeks later. If you do, you'll be dropped from that course as a no-show student. And if you're dropped as a no-show student, you're still financially responsible for the course. Now, if you withdraw from the class, if you drop the class yourself before the drop refund deadline, then it's like the course never happened, right? But if you don't do that, you don't complete your intro assignments on time, you will be dropped as a no-show student. So be sure and complete these assignments here. And this assignment right here is the one that you must use Honor Lock to access, all right? Because I want to make sure that you know how to use Honor Lock very early in the semester so you don't have any issues when it's time for your first exam, all right? So now you've got your content modules. So I have your modules divided into weekly modules, and they're divided into 2 parts for the most part, because I like to kind of space it out so into smaller chunks so it doesn't overwhelm you too much. Because, this class is 10 weeks. I also teach this in a full semester. So some things are, we are having to kind of condense and go through a little bit faster than we may have in a full semester course. Yes, Mama. You want a bottle? You want a bottle? Yeah? Okay. Let's go get Puda a bottle. Hold on, let me pause and get you a bottle. Hold on, girl. Hold on. All right. So, you're going to have an overview page for the week. So if you click on that, it will show you what we're going to be learning this week. If you click on this link, you can actually look at the course outcomes for the week based on the chapter that we're covering. We've got some helpful links here at the top. This is just for the first week. Yeah, I don't have this for every overview. This is what I have for every overview page. It gives you a synopsis of the textbook material that you can use to learn the material, instructional videos, and then at the bottom, the assignments that are due. So I basically have due dates on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So it's kind of spaced out in that way. So I have them listed here. This is also on your course schedule, which is linked on the syllabus page. It's really important that you follow the due dates because it helps you stay on track and it not pile up too much on you. All right. If you turn in work late, you can, not per bottle, but there is a 10% per day late penalty. So if you are 3 days late turning in an assignment, you will be docked 30% of that grade. All right. Okay. So let's keep going. So in a module, you'll have your textbook material, which is basically a direct link to the section in the textbook that we're covering. So it looks just like any other textbook that you may have seen in a math class. It starts off with some learning objectives, some prior skills that you need to know or you should know to help you learn this new material. Then it has, you know, instructions, examples. Looks just like a normal textbook, right? You're going to have some example problems, and then you have try it problems. So the example problems like show the work in detail and the solution. And the try-ups are basically problems that you can try, and they give you the answer for it. All right. I'll give you the answer. I think maybe if it's updated, let's see. Okay, let's keep going. So if we scroll down to next, now you've got instructional videos. So now you also have notes sheets that you can use while you watch the videos. So you can kind of take notes as you watch the videos. So if that is helpful for you, you have that option here. So we have it divided by topic. So you want to read through like the instructions and kind of helps talk you through how to use these videos. So for example, you have some videos here, and then it'll say, okay, after watching these, complete the groundwork exercises numbers 1 and 2. So let me show you what that means. So I'm going to right click this and open it in a new tab. This is basically your 3.1. I call them groundwork exercises. They're basically like homework practice problems, right? So let's say start assessment. So this is what it looks like. You've got your questions here like this. And let me go back to the Canvas course. So let's say you watch these videos and you get here. After watching these videos, complete problems 1 and 2. That's because the videos you would have just watched, those your practice problems are going to be just like the problems in those videos. So here, this isn't working so well. So you see, this looks like, you know, the problems that you saw in the textbook, the problems that you would have seen in the videos. And so now you can actually try them here for the practice problems. All right. So going back to the instructional videos. So let's say you watch these. They're not super long. They're short videos. And then now it says, now after watching these, try number 3. And so you can then, you know, try number 3. Keep in mind, you have unlimited attempts on your groundwork practice problems up until the due date, of course. And then after the due date, you know, you'll have your late penalties. But you can try them multiple times. And then after 3 attempts per version of the problem, it will give you the answer, but then you can get another version and keep trying it. So now as you answer the problems correctly, you'll see it change. You'll get like 1 out of 1 points here. I think it'll give you like a green check. So you'll know how far you've got to go to finish all the problems. All right, let me go back to the module. You can also get to the practice problems right here in the module. And let me just go back to the module page to show you what it looks like. So again, this was that overview page. Then you've got your textbook material, the videos, the practice problems. Textbook material, videos, practice problems. And that's kind of how your weekly modules look. If you have a lab assignment, you'll have that in the module. It'll be listed here as an additional week assignment. Then we have some bonus extra credit if you want to do that. They're basically some prerequisite problems that is content that you would have learned in a previous class, but it's great review. And they do have deadlines. So in order to get points added to your exam 1 or 2, you have to get a 100% on a particular exercise, refresher exercise. If you click on this page, it'll explain that a little more for you. And then for your exams, so each exam has its own module. And for each exam, again, you must use HonorLock to take the exam. And again, HonorLock is just a proctored program where the webcam is recording you to take the test. I can watch those recordings. And it also is recording your screen. Hold on one second. I was making a video for the class. Wait. I'm trying to pause it so you don't hear my conversation. Okay, so where was I? You need to upload your written work for your exams. So that is here, and you'll want to do that within like 20 minutes of submitting the exam. You do not have to submit the work using HonorLock, so you can take the exam with HonorLock, complete the exam, and then submit it, turn off HonorLock, and then you can upload your work. But I do need to see your written work. That is going to be part of your grade for that exam. It's also going to be where, if let's say you type the answer wrong on the test, but you did it right and it's correct on your paper. If you have it on your paper, I can then give you credit. But if you don't show me that work, I can't give you credit. So those are the only modules I have available for you now. I'll be adding more as we go through the semester. But yeah, so this was quite this video is quite the challenge. So you see, we all have real life. We're trying to balance all the things. If you ever need me or have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me through the Canvas inbox. If you want to request an appointment, you can do that on my appointments page. I hope you all are having a wonderful semester. I cannot wait to work with you, and I will see you guys online. Say bye, Jordan. Say bye-bye. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.